Yeah, that's I'm famous. They gossip about me all the time. We're having a little slight delay here in Hutto, Texas. Hutto, this is a town that 50 years ago I thought was going to shutter up and roll up the sidewalks within a few years, and you can see that it's a booming town. But we've had a railroad train blocking our path for a while. A lot of people have been having a detour. I think that's high school or something there. I hope you forgive me, man. Anytime I get out and move around, they like to see the area of Hutto High School, the Hutto Hippos. And as you can see, they got plenty of money for building and expansion and stuff. This part of Texas is not short on taxation or tax money. It's too bad that they really can't. My home county, Burleson County, we overtax slightly, but then we don't go into debt. We don't issue bonds of indebtedness. And once we build up a rainy day fund, then we build like a new high school, or we build a new civic auditorium and museum, or a brand new fire station, and that's kind of how we operate. Is really by Jewish law, which says never to go into debt. It's puts you at the mercy of other people and other entities. And there's the temple to the biggest religion in Texas, football. There's the Hutto Memorial Stadium. And that's relatively cheap compared to some of the high schools around here have $50 to $75 million football stadiums on their campus. And that would probably only cost a few million. What do you figure, maybe 10 million? Or
I couldn't even put a number.
That's what I'm just kind of.
It's a big boy stadium, though, for sure. It's a big stadium for a high
school. Where's the one like it? Was it Westlake or something like that? They built like a $75 million.
Allen, Texas. They said that.
Allen?
They have a massive one too. Pflugerville's pretty large as well.
It's a place of worship for millions of Texans, and well, looks like they got the tracks cleared, and now we're heading on Highway 79, and this is a good way of. My driver, despite being a handsome man, has requested to not be on camera. So if the camera ducks down and shows up on the left side of the vehicle here, that's just me. Since this technically is his vehicle, he gets the right to call the shots. Good looking guy, though. Too bad I ain't gay. I'm just joking, dude. What the hell is that? Southside Market. This is kind of the general California style urban sprawl and strip mall thing you see all over Texas now. There's some real old buildings. That's downtown Hutto we just passed. That was a section of it. They got it on. I can spot them old brick buildings. That was one of the major kind of downtown areas. Those railroad ties you're seeing there, there's one of the biggest manufacturers in the country is in my home county, Burleson County. It's in a little town called Somerville, where they take the pre-cut ties and then pressurize them, drive that what the hell do you call that? Creosote. Creosote's pretty toxic stuff, antimicrobial, rot resistant, and you can see the amount of this whole area is exploding. I think they call it the Hutto mega site out this way, and actually in that direction that we're I'm pointing the camera, is the big Samsung plant in Taylor. I got cousins that still live in Taylor, and they're not even going to begin production until 2025, a full year beyond their. But they're Samsung. They have the money, and you may remember me talking to an Englishman named Donald, who's set to be, working in that plant. But here you go. This is what I love. But you have a lot of open pastures just in Pflugerville. It's not a great day for photography. I'm losing some field to death due to just the humidity, but these are the rolling hills and the Blackland Prairie Plains, the Savannah, Post Oak Savannah of Texas. It's, that may look like nothing to you, but to a farmer, that is one. Look at the size of that. Of course, I'm wondering if that's part of the mega site.
That's the Samsung plant.
Huh?
That's the Samsung facility right there.
Which facility?
Samsung, all the way right. You see all the cranes in the distance.
Uh-huh.
40, 30.
But this is still agricultural property, isn't it? And to a farmer, something like that is where I can clearly see probably 20,000 tilled acres. There's a little agricultural road, something like that. Oh man, that'll make you rich. It's kind of a myth in a way that farmers are poor. Any productive farmer who can get a hold of more than actually you can get relatively rich off a 40, 50 acre truck patch, just say growing melons. Plenty of people around Hempstead that do that, but to a farmer, that's what looks to you like a wasteland. That is a beautiful thing that smells like money. They just shut off my name. Okay, I'm on.